So today is what I would call Transformation Thursdays, and I'm going to share a little story about why I am so heavy into manifestations. Welcome to the channel Dreams of Grandeur. I'm your host, Monica, and I'm going to get into a story today about why manifestation works for me and why I stick by it and why I'm so heavy on it. If you like this type of content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, most of the time, I'll probably be moving my hair out the way because my locks be getting in the way. I love them. I wouldn't trade them. And I'm sitting on the floor, so it might get a little uncomfortable. I'll probably be moving around a little bit, but hopefully I don't make you guys videos sick. So the reason that I said manifestations work is because a lot of people tend to think something and it happens. Now, hence, some people would say, okay, that's just coincidence. No, it's actually not. I remember when, let's see, I was how old? I think I was about 16 or 17. No, I was 16. Okay, I was in high school thinking of things that I shouldn't even been thinking of when I was in high school. But this is crazy how this wound up happening. So I was in high school and I liked someone that like currently with now. This was years ago. Okay, so I would sit on the bus and I would think, like, again, me being 16 shouldn't even been thinking about stuff like this, but I would sit on the bus and I would think if he and I had a kid, it would be a girl and her name would be Makia. My first daughter's name would be Makia Renee Epps. Okay. So my kid's father, his initials is MRE. So that's why I went with Makia Renee Epps. That was going to be my first daughter's name. Fast forward, I wound up getting pregnant with my first daughter. Now, I don't think that was a coincidence for real. I think really I manifested my first child because honestly, I never, and it was nothing against the universe. I never wanted a son. I wanted all girls. What happened? I have 3 daughters. So basically, my first daughter, she was born in 2001, and I didn't give her her father's initials other than the middle initial, but I wound up manifesting my first child. Didn't even realize I did that. So time passed. I get pregnant with my second daughter and then my third daughter. Now, hence, when I was 16, I wasn't thinking about manifestation. I just used to sit and think about things. And then the things that I would think about, they will automatically happen. That's why I said manifestation is real. You have to be like really careful with your thoughts because if you think bad thoughts, majority of the time, bad things will happen. If you think good thoughts, majority of the time, good things will happen. And it's crazy because I've manifested so many things over the years. Now, when we get into when people say, like, when you manifest something and it doesn't work, to me, this is how I feel. This is my opinion. I feel like when you don't get what you're granted or what you ask for, that's the universe way of saying that that's not for you. I've manifested a lot of things that I pretty much received, and the things that I didn't receive, I'm so sure that's the universe way of saying, okay, Monica, this is not for you, not right now. Because what if I got it and it was too much for me to handle? So that's how I had to look at that. If I didn't receive it, it was too much for me. If I received it, then the universe knew that it was something that I could handle. So kids manifested, most relationships, I would say, manifested, home, car, all manifested. When you believe that it's already yours, it would pretty much enter your life. So that's why I try to always make sure my thoughts are clear. I have like good energy. I be kind to people because definitely what you put out there, it will come back to you. With changing your belief system, you have to believe that what you asked for is already yours. If you don't receive what you asked for, it's not saying that you're not going to get it right then and there. That's just the universe way of saying it's not for you right now. Comment down below if you guys ever like tried to manifest something and you didn't receive it. Next huge one is acting as if you already have it. This goes back to where I talked about believing in your belief system, but acting as if you already have it. Act as if you already live the lifestyle that you want to live. Act as if you already have millions in the bank. I do this. When I come from the gym, I used to keep my gym clothes on, but now, and I don't do that no more. Now, when I leave the gym, what I do is I dress a certain way now. I dress as if I'm handling like $7 million business accounts because I want to feel like I already have that money in my account. I want to feel like I just closed on a $2 million deal and I'm about to go to lunch or I'm about to go to brunch. I'm about to go somewhere and celebrate, have me a coffee with an omelet and just sit at the table and then be thankful that I have, that $2 million that I just closed on. These are things that I do. I go to like different coffee shops or I would just go to a setting and I would sit and I would visualize that this is the life that I already have. So me sitting there drinking my coffee and just looking out a big oversized window, I would just sit and think and be like, thank you, universe, for granting me this life. Even my new car that I just purchased, I would look at my car and be like, thank you, universe, for my two-door sports car. This is something that I always wanted. So while I'm sitting there, I would just visualize like, okay, I have $2 million in my account now. What am I going to do today after I close on my deal? So by you just sitting there and you visualizing the life that you already have, trust me, it will come your way. I dress differently now. I talk differently. Even like when it comes down to my hair, if I had to like go into the office and close on a $2 million deal, I can pull my hair back in a ponytail and be professional with it. Or I can just let my locks hang. Letting my locks hang will work too because my locks are so beautiful. But yes, you have to act like as if you already have it. Now, not to say that you can't do this with 9 to 5s, because you definitely can. It's been a lot of times where I've been at certain jobs and I would just visualize me being in a better position. The last time I had a job, I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos. I couldn't do it. I was looking out the window one day and I still remember this till this day. I was looking out a window and I was dealing with clothes and I literally just said to myself, why are you here? Why? There are other ways that you can fund your life. You don't have to fund your life this way. And then working at that place, I felt so trapped. Like I wasn't growing there. And oh my gosh, the year that we got a bonus at this job, I kid you guys not, I got the highest bonus, and the bonus was 22 cents. What am I going to do with 22 cents? What am I going to do with 22 cents? So that demotivated me because it's like, why am I here? Now, I did put my 2 weeks notice in. As I said, I was nervous because when you put your notice in for any job, it's like, okay, you think to yourself, how am I going to make it? How am I going to afford, paying bills and stuff like that? But sometimes you got to take that chance. You got to take that leap to see where it goes. Like, would you rather stay in that position, working your dead end job, not getting nowhere in life, or would you rather take a chance and go see what's out there for you? Grow. I I still don't understand how some people stay at their jobs like, and it's no shade to nobody, but staying at their job 20, 30, 40 years and you never grew. You never seen what other opportunities were out there for you. So real heavy on not liking the 9 to 5s because those jobs are there to trap you, not to like make you grow. And even like I said, when I had all the jobs that I did have, I will always visualize, okay, I'm the CEO of this company. I'm just doing this right now because I want to feel what my other employees are going through. So this is why I'm doing this right now. I used to do that a lot. And working some of these jobs, it like just drains your mental. It really drains your mental. A lot of times I would just sit in my car before I would go into my place of work, the last place that I worked at, because I didn't want to be there. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how can I get through this day? How can I get through this day? We couldn't wear headphones, so I couldn't listen to meditations. So being in like one of the rooms that we had to work in, it was like, okay, just hurry up, do your job, and get out of here. It really drains your mental. So that's why like I meditate a lot. I be out in nature a lot. I do things to try to make sure like my mental is stable. Once you feel that you have everything that your heart's desire, just let it go. Excuse me. Just let it go. Oh, excuse me. That was that coffee. Just let it go. The universe will take over from there. Do not dwell on your manifestations. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't dwell on them. Once you start dwelling on them, it will never, never, never happen, because it's kind of like going to your manager on a job and being like, okay, did you get my 2 weeks notice? Did you get my 2 weeks notice? Your manager know that you put that 2 weeks notice in. Just leave it be. Once you put it in, leave it alone. It'll work itself out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys continue to do your manifestations daily, your affirmations daily, and make sure you are kind to people and just keep manifesting. Until the next video, happy manifesting.